So let me ask you a question, Isaiah. Do you think it's possible that Jon Gruden is going to land a Division One job with college? Because it seemed like his name, and every time I look at a social media platform, they got him in a different polo shirt, or they got him in a different, with a different hat from these schools. I mean, what do you think is the probability of him getting a job? Say a UCLA if it opens up, or say a Alabama if it opens up. What would he be? Where would he be a good fit?
Sitting on his ass at home. That's what.
You're pretty blunt about that when you said that. Tell us why.
Because I don't think he's a good coach anymore, DC. I don't know whether he was ever a great coach, but I don't even think he's a good coach anymore. Sure to hell, I don't think he's going to make. We were talking about Dabo Sweeting in the first segment of the show, and how the game is going to pass him by if he don't grow accustomed to this NIL money and this transfer portal. Here's a guy who's not have any attachment to this portal with Chucky. Chucky don't know anything about this stuff. I mean,
you think he could adjust and start knowing about it?
He might could adjust, but I don't know his way of coaching gonna fit anybody. I think he's just a guy who's sought after a job because, man, I really wanted him when he went over to the Raiders. I mean, he had some misfortune there and ultimately had to leave without, he wouldn't involuntary. He didn't want to leave. He was forced out. But even there, I was watching the team not even take off. I didn't think he was going to build that team. I thought he was at first, but it didn't show signs once he got there. When they first had his name, the hype, and then, of course, they had the new facility, the new name, the new transition where they moved over to Vegas and all this stuff, and then he was going to be the first one to take off and build a program for them. And it just didn't seem like it was going to grow into a winning organization with him there. And then, of course, all the scandal came and he had to leave. But now his name is resurfaced for all of these jobs. And every time you show his face, it's got this hype because he's got the name recognition. Right. But I don't think he's going to be a good coach no matter where he goes. I really don't. Especially as competitive as this game is.
It's very competitive. And as you could see, Bill Belichick is getting ready to find out as well, right?
He is. And I think Belichick still is a better coach than Gruden right now, Chucky. And he's not doing well, and I don't think Chucky, will do a good job in collegiate football. I really don't think he's going to do well. I think he's going to get a job, though, because of his name